That's right. Well worth the applause here tonight, folks. Bulldog Hanover down in front. Co-owner, trainer, Jack Darling, take a bow. So Bulldog Hanover meeting up with caretaker Johnny Malia. Fabulous job all season long, Johnny. We've got Mark McKelvey standing by. He's going to catch up with the connections. Again, caretaker Johnny Malia, co-owner trainer Jack Darling, co-owner Brad Grant, Ann Stratman of Sealster Farms with her team. They have joined in this retirement presentation as well. Bill McClitchy draping the 145-4 blanket over the Bulldog. Again, lots of on-track support for the fastest standardbred in the history of harness racing. Again, Jack Darling and family, Brad and Bonnie Grant, and the team from Sealster Farms. There's Bill McClitchy of Woodbine Entertainment. A special presentation here to the connections. Bulldog Hanover. A very, very special animal. Brought to you by Jack Darling and crew. Thanks so much for being on track with us tonight. Very special.
Well, what a special evening here tonight at Woodbine Mohawk Park as we say farewell to the world's fastest standardbred Bulldog Hanover. You see it right there on the blanket, 145-4. A tremendous career, and this season is one that we'll remember for a very long time. As a racing fan myself, this has just been an incredible run to watch, and I think many people would agree with me. Maybe one of the best stretches of racing that we have ever seen. And we're very proud here at Woodbine Entertainment to be the home track to Bulldog Hanover. And right now, I'd like to jump right in and catch up with the connections as the photos continue. And Johnny, I'm going to get you here for a second. Yep. Johnny Malaya, caretaker of Bulldog Hanover. Yep. I know on a night like tonight, it's probably really bittersweet, but tell me how this journey has just been in this ride.
Unbelievable. It's been a lot of fun, and probably never forget it as long as I live.
Johnny, tonight for about an hour, we saw him just stand there and take photos. Never looked like he got tired. He posed for all of them. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the characteristics of him.
He's class, total class. He'll basically do whatever you want. He's just unbelievable.
Well, Johnny, congratulations on this tremendous run, and thank you for your time you've given to all of us as we've been able to catch up with the Bulldog. Trainer Jack Darling standing there as well. I'll slide right over here. Jack, joined by a lot of family and friends here tonight. Again, just like I said to Johnny, this is really bittersweet. But have you had any time since last Saturday just to reflect on the run this has been?
I have. I've thought about getting prepared for tonight, and it was a real tearjerker, but it was a great night.
Do you ever look back on when this all first started, when you're getting him ready, when he debuted as a 2-year-old? Just when did you know how special he was?
Never knew how special he was until probably the super final as a 2-year-old. I knew he'd stepped up a big notch.
So many big victories this season. Is there one that sticks out the most?
There's actually two. The one at Dayton, when he parked the whole mile, was pretty special, and the one in the Indiana Pacing Derby, the way he opened up in the stretch. was really impressive. So those two, I think, were his best.
Well, you mentioned those races, not even, of course, the race where he went 145 and 4, but just this stretch of racing. Tell us a bit about him. How did he keep himself? I mean, you did tremendous work, Johnny, as well, but I mean, he's just a freak.
Yeah, he is, and I mean, he's easy. I mean, we sent him out to Meadowlands. Noel Daly did a great job. That was 4 weeks in a row of 46 miles, tremendous, and he's just a great horse, and he made our job easy, really.
Well, Jack, I speak on behalf of many people in the industry, and we thank you for the time that you've given us with Bulldog and your generosity. Like I said, he stood there for an hour posing for photos. I know down in Lexington how many people came by to see him. It really just shows there is a love for the animal in this sport.
There really is. It's all about the horse, and the fans came out for him, and it was really special to watch it as the year went on.
All right, well, congratulations on this tremendous run with Bulldog.
Thank you.
All right, Brad Grant, I know he's around somewhere. Let's get Brad in here. Another member of Team Bulldog Hanover. And Brad, last season, you jump on board, you purchase a part of Bulldog Hanover. Probably never could have imagined the run this would be, but take me back from that first conversation and what led to you getting involved.
Well, I'd followed him as a 2-year-old, and obviously you finished up the year strong. And I was driving home from work one day, and I called Jack and asked him how things were, and if he was ever interested in selling Bulldog, and he said no, but I'd sell a piece, and 5 minutes later we had a deal done.
You've had a great run with him, and you've had a great run with many good horses over the years, but this horse, obviously, he's probably on another level. Talk a bit about just, I would imagine, the amount of calls and text messages you get. I mean, this season, every time you raced, you had people asking about him.
Well, yeah, he is the conversation piece everywhere you go. I mean, you could be standing in a lineup at a Tim Hortons, and somebody around here would be talking about Bulldog racing last night, and you listen to it, and it's great to see that people followed him. It was great for the industry. It's great for the sport.
Jack mentions a couple of his best performances from this year, but do you have one that sticks out as your favorite?
I think bouncing back at the winning here, the Breeders' Crown, obviously, he had a solid and a strong second at Lexington, and to come back and finish the year the way he did, I think every race with this guy was special because you didn't know what you were going to get.
Well, congratulations on this ride that it has been. Obviously going to be really exciting to see what he does in his next career.
Absolutely. I'm going to happy for him, but we're going to miss being at the races and watching him go next year. So it's bittersweet.
For sure. Well, congratulations, Brad. I'll let you get back with the crew. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last time we're going to see Bulldog Hanover here on track at Woodbine Mohawk Park, but we look forward to his career as a stallion. And right now, let's take a look back at the tremendous career of Bulldog Hanover.
I've never seen a horse better than that one right there.
He's been the poster boy for harness racing this season.
When I bought him as a yearling, he was an outstanding looking individual standing in the alleyway. Just a real stunner to look at. And his video was outstanding too. He had just that good bounce to him. I just liked everything about him. Really nice yearling.
And it's Bulldog Hanover, strong and powerful on the end of this super final score. Bulldog Hanover to win by 10 lengths.
Just winning the race was exciting, but then when they flashed up that time, that was something really special.
It's Bulldog Hanover, 1:45 and 4. There it is, the fastest mile in harness racing history. It doesn't get any better than that.
Bulldog Hanover has won the 29th Dan Patch Stakes.
And it's Bulldog Hanover in the Canadian Pacing Derby in 1:46 and 4/5, and he's tied the Canadian record.
The way the fans kept coming out at each track, it was quite a ride.
Once again, it's a marvelous mile for Bulldog Hanover, 1:46 and 3.
Shut the gate and get out of the yard. It's Bulldog Hanover. It's his world. Bulldog Hanover, 150 and 1.
And it's Bulldog Hanover, a crowning moment on Canadian soil for Bulldog Hanover, and he's home in 1:46 and 4, a stakes record performance, and he's tied the track and Canadian record.
But just that real desire to win and to please people.
But it's Bulldog Hanover, a horse for the ages, the amazing pacing dynamo, going out in style in the TVG for Dexter Dunn.
I just hope people remember him, not just for his talent that was obvious, but just for his personality, his class, the way he carried himself.
the great Bulldog Hanover, ladies and gentlemen.